Welcome, fellow Star Wars fans, to an enthralling voyage into the secretive subject of one of Star Wars' most enigmatic personalities, the Grand Inquisitor. This mysterious individual, lurking amid the vast legacy of the Star Wars world, serves as a captivating representation of the dark side's attraction and intricacy. In this video, we explore not just the Grand Inquisitor's physical features and looks, but also his internal composition and vital function in the Galactic Empire. We hope to uncover the root of what makes this enemy so immensely intriguing by peeling back every aspect of his persona, from his innate understanding of the Force to his commitment to the Sith. So ignite your lightsabers of curiosity and join us as we navigate the shadows to uncover the intricate facets that define the Grand Inquisitor in Star Wars lore. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin.
Your master cannot save you, boy.
Who is the Grand Inquisitor? What does he look like? Once a noble Padawan male Jedi Knight, the Grand Inquisitor succumbed to the seductive call of the dark side, ultimately emerging as the formidable leader of the Inquisitorius, a sinister guild of Jedi hunters serving the mighty Galactic Empire. Amidst the tumultuous era of the Clone Wars, our enigmatic protagonist initially stood as a sentinel of the Jedi Temple, his past intertwined with the tragic events surrounding the temple's bombing. The guardian of the temple was both the hand of justice and the enforcer of the Empire's malevolent will, with a haunting past that involved the unjust capture of the innocent Padawan Ashoka Tano and her eventual release. His narrative takes on layers of complexity. Handpicked by the puppeteer of darkness himself, Emperor Darth Sidious, the Grand Inquisitor stood as Darth Vader's right hand in the ruthless extermination of the Jedi during the brutal Great Jedi Purge. This relentless Jedi hunter's mind obtained a wealth of forbidden knowledge, amassed from the very archives he once swore to protect. The appearance of the Grand Inquisitor emerges as a canvas of contrasts and transformations. Before his descent into the abyss of the dark side, his skin appeared to be pallid and ashen white, an otherworldly hue that highlighted his Padawan heritage. Towering at a formidable height of 1.98 meters and carrying an aura of gravitas, he bore a weight of 80 kilograms. He was adorned with the gentleness of gray eyes and the intrigue of silver irises and pupils. Yet the mark of his fall into darkness was etched unmistakably upon him. The silver irises surrendered to the seductive embrace of darkness, transforming into a sinister yellow hue framed by a malevolent rim of crimson. In moments of calm, the color of his irises wavered, offering glimpses of his conflicted soul in the form of fleeting brown. But it was the magical ink that really made his features stand out, a testament to the unholy covenant that he had forged with the dark side. These dark side tattoos, the very shade of crimson that courses through human veins, coiled around his face like tendrils of a snake. These marks, a fusion of artistry and dread, served as a harbinger of terror to all who encountered him, an unspoken proclamation of the dark mastery he wielded.
I am the Inquisitor. Welcome.
From which species does he belong? Originating from the enigmatic world of Utapau, the Grand Inquisitor's lineage is intricately woven into the lands of this alien realm. His connection to the Padawan heritage is strikingly evident, reflected in the unique attributes that grace his frame. With an elongated head as his defining feature, he bears the hallmark vertical markings and sharp teeth that are emblematic of the Padawans, a distinctive humanoid species that hails from the shadowed corners of the galaxy. Padawans, marked by their gaunt appearance, possess a furrowed, gray complexion. Their eyes, sunken and scary, hold the secrets of their ancestral wisdom. Their arms, ending in five-fingered hands, boast a curious combination of elegance and menace, crowned by a strange thumb and adorned with formidable nails. Carnivorous by nature, these beings boast jagged teeth that reflect their primal preferences for meat. Tall and imposing, Powans are a striking presence, their very stature evoking a sense of fear and awe. Their homes are etched with the depths of Utapau's sinkholes, and their expertise extends to the taming of the indigenous varactyl creatures they skillfully ride. The Powans have earned themselves the moniker of ancients, for their existence is characterized by a lifespan that spans the eons. Yet unfortunately for them, their planet's atmosphere has grown increasingly tumultuous, the constant and relentless hyper-wind storms becoming the backdrop to the Powans' existence. This unending tempest has forced them to retreat beneath the surface, creating an underground existence amidst the echoing caves. What does his name mean? Shrouded in the veils of secrecy, the Grand Inquisitor emerges as a nameless enigma, a figure stripped of individual identity and enveloped solely in the weight of his title. He stands as a poignant testament to the shadowy powers wielded by those who held the rank of Inquisitor. Embedded deep within the framework of the Galactic Empire, the Inquisitors were both the harbingers of doom and the architects of domination. Born of the Inquisitorious program, their sinister motives unfurled following the cataclysmic events of Order 66. These agents of the dark side were entrusted with a singular job: to relentlessly hunt down the scattered vestiges of Jedi survivors. Their pursuit was twofold: the eradication of the remnants of the ancient order, or surprisingly enough, the induction of these stranded individuals into their ranks, the very ranks that sought to crush them. At the top of this deadly legion, the Grand Inquisitor reigned supreme, a commander of darkness, guiding his fellow Inquisitors with an iron grip. In the grand scheme devised by Darth Sidious, their varying talents and responsibilities were nothing but mere tools to further his dark agenda. The Grand Inquisitor personified the dread and might of the Inquisitorious, orchestrating a symphony of fear and manipulation. In the many chapters of Star Wars lore, the Grand Inquisitor etches an undeniable mark as a faceless harbinger of doom, emblematic of the relentless pursuit of power and control. The Grand Inquisitor controversy, when imagination collides with reality. In the time that he made an appearance in Star Wars Rebels, the animated series, the Grand Inquisitor proved himself to be a really fearsome adversary, defining himself as a very deadly villain and a force to be reckoned with. His deathly appearance sent shivers down spectators' spines, cementing his place as more than just a terrifying presence in the galaxy. When fans had their first look of the Grand Inquisitor's real-life appearance in the Kenobi teaser, their excitement skyrocketed. However, excitement soon gave way to disappointment, as his portrayal appeared markedly different from what many had hoped for. The character seemed to have undergone a transformation, looking more like a human in face paint rather than the menacing alien species depicted in Star Wars Rebels. The jarring departure from established physiology raised eyebrows among fans, as there was a clear canon template for the character's appearance that creators were expected to follow. The divergence from this blueprint left some fans understandably annoyed, as it seemed to reflect a lack of effort and accuracy to the source material. While some might attribute the variation to the difference between animated and live-action styles, it's clear that the issue extended beyond mere stylistic choices. The heart of the matter lay in the character's deviation from the core essence of his species, creating a notable discord in the Star Wars narrative. In the end, the Grand Inquisitor's transition to the live-action realm serves as a reminder of the passionate dedication that Star Wars fans hold for the integrity of their beloved galaxy. The controversy surrounding his portrayal highlights the enduring love and expectations that Star Wars enthusiasts invest in this iconic franchise. Is he more powerful than Darth Vader? In the very first stages of Darth Vader's journey, an intriguing clash unfolded between him and the Grand Inquisitor. This encounter occurred during Vader's formative period, a time when he grappled with the integration of his iconic suit and the process of rediscovering his combat skills. Even during such a critical and vulnerable juncture in his life, Vader held the upper hand throughout. His superior power poised to overwhelm the Grand Inquisitor at any given point. The prevailing sentiment within Vader is an unwavering assurance of the Grand Inquisitor's insignificance as a threat, with little possibility of the latter ever prevailing against the formidable might of Vader. A pivotal facet of this dynamic lies in the broader context of the Inquisitorius as a collective entity. In the grand scheme, these agents emerged as instruments meant to address threats that fell outside of Vader's domain, leaving him free to focus on targets of greater significance. The Inquisitorius, although skilled in their own right, operated predominantly on the fringes of Vader's strategic might. Their primary role revolved around tracking and dealing with lesser issues, or in rarer cases, forwarding noteworthy findings to their master for further action. It's not a stretch to envision Vader effortlessly defeating the entirety of the Inquisitorius single-handedly. Such was the difference in power that lay between him and this enigmatic group. There exists a prevailing sentiment that places the Grand Inquisitor beneath the status of even a conventional Sith, further solidifying the irrefutable fact that Darth Vader's supremacy overshadows any comparison to this adversary. How did he die? Regrettably, the threads of destiny have already been woven for the Grand Inquisitor, a fate known to the avid fans who have followed his story closely. In the climatic finale of Rebels' inaugural season, the Dance of Destiny unfurls aboard Grand Moff Tarkin's formidable Star Destroyer. A duel of immense consequence unfolds within the chaos that engulfs the vessel, involving the Inquisitor, the valiant Kanan Jarrus, and the spirited Ezra Bridger. Amidst the tumult, the Inquisitor engages in a ferocious fight with Kanan. The villain's malevolent intentions almost manifest into a tragic occurrence as he hurls Ezra from a platform. However, the fate of the young hero takes an unexpected turn. Ezra miraculously recovers, but this tragedy sets up a cataclysmic conflict between light and darkness. A cloud of despair casts its shadow upon Kanan as he believes Ezra to be dead, yet the teachings ingrained within him surface, offering him the strength to rise against the tides of sorrow. Kanan defiantly retrieves his and Ezra's lightsabers using the Force. Now poised to face the Inquisitor, Kanan's skill and resolve transform the tide of the battle, pushing the Inquisitor onto the back foot. An uncharacteristic tremor of fear ripples through the villain's demeanor. The possibility of defeat beckons ominously, and in a final desperate attempt, the Inquisitor deploys his spinning lightsaber to fend off Kanan's onslaught, but Kanan's mastery prevails. His decisive blow slices through the Inquisitor's weapon. With a steep fall, the Inquisitor's fate is sealed, his grasp slipping as he helplessly clings onto the edge. In an ultimate moment of finality, the Inquisitor imparts a chilling prophecy to Kanan, a deadly warning of impending doom, acknowledging the imminent reckoning he would face at the hands of his ruthless master. The Inquisitor chooses his own destiny, allowing himself to plunge into the fiery embrace of an exploding generator, forever altering the trajectory of his life. Does he have two stomachs? A peculiar facet of Poon physiology sets them apart from many other species in the galaxy. They possess two stomachs. This unique biological feature likely played a pivotal role in the Grand Inquisitor's astonishing survival after being subjected to a deadly stab wound to the abdomen. The presence of this additional stomach could have provided a crucial buffer against the injury, enabling him to survive a grievous wound that might have proven fatal to species with more conventional anatomies. Why was his spirit trapped? In the wake of the Grand Inquisitor's dramatic demise, one might naturally assume that his story reached its conclusion in the canonical timeline. However, the relentless grip of Darth Vader ensured that he was far from the truth. Instead of finding solace in death, the Grand Inquisitor's fate took a strange and unexpected twist as his spirit was ensnared by Vader and imprisoned on the desolate outpost of Tempes, a High Republic Jedi haven. Here, his lingering presence safeguarded dark and forbidden knowledge against possible threats that Vader feared would harness it. The Star Wars saga didn't simply reveal the Grand Inquisitor as a trapped spirit on Tempest with no further significance. Instead, the tale continued to evolve, unveiling a startling incident that would see him cross lightsabers with none other than the legendary Luke Skywalker, Vader's one and only son. This encounter unfolded in the aftermath of The Empire Strikes Back, as Luke embarked on a quest to Tempest, driven by the search for a new weapon to aid his inevitable Jedi journey. In an iconic twist of fate, Luke found himself locked in a spirited duel with the Grand Inquisitor, wielding the lightsaber of a Jedi Temple guard. Ultimately, Luke emerged victorious, defeating the spirit of the Grand Inquisitor. Yet, the Inquisitor remained steadfast, and the ominous aura of Tempes continued to resonate with the echoes of his fiery presence well after Luke left. What type of lightsaber does he use? The Grand Inquisitor's lightsaber stands as a striking embodiment of his role as a Jedi hunter within the dark folds of the Imperial Inquisitors. It mirrors the design of their menacing double-bladed spinning lightsabers, a weapon that wields both form and function with a unique twist. At the heart of this fearsome weapon lies a ringed emitter, a distinctive feature that sets it apart from conventional lightsabers. This intricate mechanism possesses the remarkable ability to partially detach from the central cylindrical hand grip, allowing the twin blades to whirl into a rapid, mesmerizing rotation. This captivating and deadly display isn't merely for show. It serves multifaceted purposes in the hands of a Jedi hunter. Like the Grand Inquisitor, one of its primary functions lies in its capacity for intimidation, as the hypnotic, spinning blades create an aura of menace and dread. This psychological warfare tactic is perfect for unnerving opponents, making them acutely aware of the impending danger they face. The weapon's ability to whirl into action at a moment's notice also serves as a powerful means of deflecting direct attacks, a vital skill in lightsaber combat. Does he have any weakness? The Grand Inquisitor was a fearsome force when compared to the rest of the Inquisitors. His abilities were like none of the others, highlighting him as one of the Empire's most lethal masters of dark side knowledge. His mastery of lightsaber combat was practically unbeatable, extending to even the tiniest intricacies of all 7 forms. Such a comprehensive command over the art of the lightsaber duels made him a daunting adversary on the battlefield. Beyond the lightsabers, the Grand Inquisitor wielded telekinesis with a finesse that was close to none other. His ability to manipulate objects and opponents through the Force granted him unparalleled versatility in combat, rendering him a relentless and unpredictable adversary. Yet, perhaps his most compelling gift lay in his innate Force sense, a heightened awareness that allowed him to navigate the powers of the Force with perfect precision. This powerful intuition made him a formidable tracker and an uncanny predictor of his foes' actions. Even in death, the Grand Inquisitor retained his formidable presence. His spectral manifestation posed a tough challenge to the young Luke Skywalker, initially overwhelming him with the display of superior lightsaber skills. However, Skywalker's growing mastery eventually led to his defeat. Although the injuries took their toll on him in this spectral state, causing noticeable grimaces of pain and fleeting instances of fear, these wounds were not undefeatable. The Inquisitor possessed the uncanny ability to reform, demonstrating a resilience that echoed his enduring dedication to the dark side. Marvelous verdict. We now come to the conclusion of our compelling journey into the anatomy of the Grand Inquisitor, a character whose story is shrouded in darkness and intrigue. From his origins on the enigmatic planet of Utapau to his rise as a formidable Jedi hunter, the Grand Inquisitor's journey is a true testament to to the complexities of the Star Wars narrative. His distinctive Poon physiology, marked by ashen gray skin, elongated features, and carnivorous adaptations, sets him apart in a galaxy teeming with diverse species. His unique and stunning lightsaber represents his mastery of the dark side and his skill in one-on-one combat. The Grand Inquisitor's legacy is defined by his unyielding allegiance to the dark side of the Force and his unrivaled skills. Even in death, he retains a formidable force, leaving a lasting impression on the continuing legacy of Star Wars. If you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.